Good afternoon. It is August the 15th. Yesterday, after I had my well woman checkup. Yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous at this age, because chances of mine getting cervical cancer are a lot less than they are breast cancer. And, come on. Really? So, but the night before that, Thursday night, I was sewing and my machine had some issues. So yesterday after the visit, we had to take the machine over to Hoover's to have it repaired. I do have the smaller machine, so it's upstairs and I'll finish the mask that I was making with it. But we get over there to Hoover's, and the first thing we notice is owners aren't there, and none of the Mennonite girls that normally work for them, family members, are there. So I'm filling out the request for the repair and everything, and the girl says, well, Leon and Ben are gone all week next week, and Glenn will be here. I said, that's okay. Glenn knows how to work on the machines. Poor Glenn by himself. And she said, yeah, and kind of left it at that. Well, my husband had gone into classroom because there was a classroom in there, and he was wondering if maybe one of the girls was in the classroom because, one of the normal Mennonite girls that we see working there, and they were not. And I said, uh-oh, the men folk are gone. They went on vacation. They don't really go on vacations. They work with a Mennonite, it's like a Red Cross group. So they work with a Mennonite group, and they usually go 2 weeks, about this time of year, to go down and work with one of those places or up, wherever, for those kind of things. Or sometimes if a lot of the staff is not there, they've gone to some kind of thing that Bernina has for education. So who knows where they went. But I thought it was rather funny. And I hadn't even thought to call to make sure that the shop was open. We assumed it was open. But my husband and I went over to one of our favorite restaurants in Mifflinburg and had lunch, and then we came home, and then I took a nap. I was exhausted. But, yeah, found that rather interesting. I did get, I know I told you that for July, I had missed, they told me that I had accidentally changed my sock crate to the regular Knitcrate box, and that's how come I didn't get the discount. Something else? Everybody talked about that there was a $25 credit. No, I only had a $10 credit. So I guess when they got to the last of the names, they ran out of money, or decided no, they weren't going to give everybody $25 credit. So I got a $10 credit. But I had decided that I wanted the sock crate, so I did order 2 of the July sock crate, which is their Knitology sparkling sock, and the colorway is Pinch. It's 70% superwash merino wool, 10% stellina, and 400 yards. I did purchase 2 of those, and I had enough reward points that I actually only paid like $5.56. So for me, it was worth it. And that was before they did the double down. So, crazy, right? Let's see. Oh, and yesterday my doctor gave me an inhaler to try because I have still been having shortness of breath like walking from my apartment out to the car. And it's not as bad as it has been, where I've sit there and gasped and had to sit about 5 minutes to catch my breath before I can drive off. But it's still noticeable, and rather annoying. So she gave me an inhaler to try. And she did tell me that this particular virus can take weeks up to months. Months to go away. So I don't want it to take months. I'm sick of it now. So who knows? So we're going to do another x-ray, and she added some additional tests for me to do Monday. So we'll see. I've continued to work on the bobbin blanket. I'm calling it the bobbin blanket, using those bobbins from Premiere. And I had watched Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches. She talked about how people said it was splitty, but she didn't have any problems, but she used a larger hook. Well, I'm using the hook that's the recommended size, so perhaps that's what the problem is. Who knows? So, anyway, I'm just doing that and going on my merry way, working on another project, and of course, now I'm lined up another project. I still have all those whips to finish. I need to go back to the whips. What's wrong with me? ADD. Craft ADD. Want to do it all. Okay, I thought I'd give you a few shout-outs. And, first one is Crochet Therapy. And this is Barbara. She has quite a few videos up, and she's been around for quite a while. Had never seen her before. Found her the other day. I want to say Esmeralda had mentioned her, but I'm not positive. So I went and looked her up. And the very first video was one talking about an introduction to her channel. Let me get a drink here. And I watched that video, and she talked about crochet as therapy because she had been, on her birthday, family had gone out for a lunch or a special dinner, and coming home, they got into an intersection that met up with some guy that was a shooter with a gun, police running, and, an accident and some other things. So she felt a lot of guilt about putting her family in that position, although it's not her fault. And so it created some PTSD in her, and so she's been using crochet as therapy, and she's been showing a lot of things from her past as well as things she's working on. So go check Barb's channel out. Barbara, sorry. I have a friend named Barb that goes by Barb, not Barbara, so that's kind of automatic with me. This next one is Swatch On, Swatch Off. It is a gentleman. I have not caught his name, but I have not done a whole lot of watching on his. The one thing that I was watching is a blanket that he was doing, kind of like Craig of Fiber Spider's waffle stitch blanket. And I really liked it. So I just haven't checked out some of his other videos. I don't know his name. So, but check him out. Has a lot of how-tos and things like that. Then there is Yarn Geek Ginger. Ginger just cracks me up. Apparently she's put herself on a yarn ban. Well, we'll see how well that went today. When she posts. She's been doing the Vlogust as well. But she's also been doing like a daily trip to Hobby Lobby and Michael's for yarn, clearance yarns, those kind of things, and to use a coupon. Well, if I lived close enough to a place like that, I'd go every day too. So I think it's rather cute. Yesterday's video, she cleaned out her car, and there were quite a number of skeins in the car. So she does a lot of car videos as well. But she has a massive yarn collection in her yarn room, craft area. So go check out Ginger. Next one is Loopy Lamb. This is Ashley. She does a lot of teaching with her videos as well. Go check her out. I enjoyed her. The next gal is Verónica Steele. She has been showing us some of her great hauls from Hobby Lobby and Michael's and everything. Go check out Veronica's channel. I think you'll like her. And that is it for the shout outs today. I hope everybody has a great day. And I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow afternoon or not. I may take the afternoon off. But otherwise, everybody have a great week. And I'll see you soon. And as always, be safe, be well, and choose kindness.